Talk to this nigga for a second.
Yeah, talk to him. Talk to him, Fredrick.
You're 28. You're online asking about how to wash your ass. Like, nigga. Fuck, yo. Like, for real. You understand the reaction? Like, bro, there's more to life.
Yeah.
Figure that shit out on your own. Like, you have wasted everybody's time, brain cells. Motombo quoted some stats. Get some wipes.
Welcome, people, to another exciting episode of the Sincerely Accra podcast. My name is Joseph Inti, the host. That you know. You don't like you know anybody else. It's me, just me. But anyway, quick shout out to Kwame Asante-Ofori. That's the co-creator and producer of this podcast. And of course, GCR Network. That's the Gold Coast Report. I got through that without a mistake. Come on. That's the biggest challenge all the time. But anyway, we are back with another exciting episode. And listen, so you guys know I was on the If More Less Divide podcast, right? And after me, you know, Helen's always trying to copy me.
Yeah.
This girl called Helen. I found that she's also Aries, so it checks out. We're very competitive like that. So say we're fire signs, right?
Fire signs.
The old junk one. No, but like she was also on after me, and that episode was just, it was the right amount of unhinged, funny, insightful, and I felt like I had to get them here. And then we answer some letters that we have been hoarding. We have so many letters. Cause we used to answer about like 3 letters in an episode. Now we only do 1. So it's like your backlog.
Okay.
So I picked the most ridiculous ones because I just know the perspectives will blow everybody's minds. And I'm looking forward to the jokes that Motombo will come up with. I still remember the 1,000 one. It's really good.
Just be ready to come.
True though.
I just wanted to say, Joseph, thank you for lubricating.
The special juice.
Yeah.
That's all you get. It's a special juice. Well, thank you so much. But listen, I haven't introduced my guests, guys. Anyway, it's not like I'm going to do it. They're going to do it themselves, but I have to segue into it. But anyway, so if you know the If More Less Divide podcast, and you know these 2 fine gentlemen over here, look at that. If it was on their podcast, you hear, I tried it. Yes.
Hey, Baba Shakuta Tazata.
Hey, that's an extra one. That.
Oh yeah, that one. You have to say something very dangerous for us to drop that one.
I hope there's something dangerous that will make you guys drop it. But okay, let's start from Motombo. Motombo, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Motombo. I am a tall boy and I'm wearing my snapback like T.I.
And he's also known in some circles as Uncle Obama.
Yes.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
You produced that video?
No, because I have played a big banana.
Because he was in the music video.
That one I can't verify, but I believe him.
Neither can I.
Okay. And then next to Motombo we have...
So, guys, my name is Fredrick. Please don't feel free to call me Fred. Oh. My name is Fredrick.
Sorry, repeat that again.
Guys, my name is Fredrick. Not Fred, not Fredo, not Freddy.
I like Fredo.
Freddy's corner.
Fredo.
It's Fredrick. Don't run up on me and be like, oh, Fred. I beg you.
Is that too familiar?
No, I just don't like it. I feel like it could be, if somebody could think my name is actually Winfred. That would bother me.
Why? So we have to say Fredrick.
Fredrick. Fredrick. I feel like there's a level of, sophistication to it that I like.
Okay. And to be fair, Winfred is in the same realm as Nicodemus. Is Nicodemus a name?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, is that short for Nick? Is that what Nick is for?
Oh, no, Nick.
Not Nicholas.
Nicholas, Nicodemus, Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar is Nick?
Wow. Your parents really didn't want to have you if they named you Nebuchadnezzar, for real.
But anyway, okay, so yeah, that's Fredrick. Guys, remember, not anything else. And then we have, I'll introduce you more.
Hi, what do I say? Helen here, on-air broadcaster.
Great voice, dude.
What else?
I know, right?
Helen didn't bro video. What the fuck? Home back. Why raw pants?
Pants offer. Who knows?
No, I'm actually Motombo is not wearing any, and I'm joining the
He's not wearing what?
Oh, I thought it was just Accra girls that don't like to wear underwear. You're part of the anti-pay crew.
It's a sport in Ghana.
Really? And you're wearing denim?
I can't get behind that though. The no underwear agenda.
So why would
I
want to wear boxers and then denim?
So I mean,
no, but denim is not very friendly to the goods.
Too?
No. I mean, I do boxers.
But today, are you?
Today I'm ready.
So wait, that's your default.
I just wear, that's my usual default. I just wear boxers when I'm playing basketball.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I feel like
Friends dangling.
and of course the school bell.
Oh, you are dunking.
Break time, please.
Joseph, are you also part of the anti-pay society?
No.
I can't
It's very
even,
uncomfortable for me. I don't know.
Yeah, even like at bedtime. I
At bedtime, yes.
Oh,
I don't wear
Helen,
clothes.
that explains a lot.
No.
Stop.
I don't wear clothes at all.
I just understood.
I'm sorry. No. I want in. That explains what.
I mean, before we were having some beers, some things came up. That's all.
Okay, great. All right, guys. So listen, we're going to segue into it. Okay, we've got 5 strong questions. You know, like when you're in school and they say, "I want 5 strong boys."
Yeah.
It comes in the classroom. We have 5 strong questions. So what we do is that we don't use the real names. So I'll just like ask you guys to suggest names. Okay, let me see
All
this
right.
one. This is from a woman. The first one's from a woman. So we need a name for her.
Let's call her Amy.
Amy.
Yeah.
What name?
Oh, Ghana.
Oh, it's a sweet name.
It's a sweet name, Amy.
And I Sewa for Mohadri. Sewa, let's call her Sewa.
All right, bet. Let's go. Sewa say, "Hi, Joseph. Love the podcast. Cutting straight to the chase. I am a female, 29 and successful. I'm also from a good home." Why are you laughing?
By what standard?
Brilliant eyes. She came straight in.
Come on.
I love that Sewa.
I see, I'm at the age where my parents are giving me the side eye to get married.
Oh, whatever.
But Joseph, my orgasms don't lie with the men in my tax brackets who keep throwing expensive gifts at me. My orgasm lies with men who work with their hands. Listen.
She likes Masons.
Listen, waiters, construction workers, etc. Bonus points if you live in a compound house.
Oh, Sewa, you're talking shit.
Trust me, I will come to you. I don't care. These men treat me with so much respect and never ask me for anything. That's not true. They don't ask you for anything.
Who are the niggas that are...
The niggas that like the construction, they don't ask for anything.
Sure.
I mean, I can get the treating you good, but anyway.
Okay.
And the sex is always so good. Joseph, I know I can't take a man like that home. And the pressure keeps mounting from my parents. What do I do? Why can't you take a man like that home?
How old is she again?
29.
This is wild to me, y'all.
So will you start this one? Yeah.
So why is 29? She's rich in quotes.
Good home.
From a good home.
From a good home.
And was Sewa adopted or something?
Wait, what does that do today? What?
No. I'm just trying to find the base for her issue.
What you think?
It's no issue. Maybe in school, you know what? We tend to draw like towards things that we acquire at the onset.
Early
so maybe Sewa started having sex when she was in secondary school. And
with Masons.
No, wait, we're coming. So in the school setting, it wouldn't be the smart class prefect. It will be the boy at the back who is dressed shabbily.
So the ruffians.
Yeah, the ruffians, right? So maybe that's stuck with her and it's transitioned.
Oh, okay.
Into where she is now.
That's a deep dive.
But the honest truth is, the Masons, the waiters, and all the man.
She didn't even add waiter.
She said waiter. That was the first one.
Oh,
yeah.
Work with their hands, balancing the tray.
And the manhole diggers in bed, they are not strong.
How do you know this?
Because they are on the field. They work their asses off.
Really?
And actually, Charlie,
No, she's saying that's what's actually
She's saying there the sex is good.
Maybe Sewa isn't so into
Giddy.
sex.
She said, I don't know
Because
why.
a person will be paying now. And yet, we Mason, I'll get me up. Maybe it's not paying Papa.
Hey, are you sure this is debatable?
Charlie, I swear. I know Masons who have come to me. I know
For solutions.
Hey,
For what?
when did the Mason come to you to come and tell you the story?
No, to tell me they are suffering
All the
problems.
things that
So then I
happen.
give them.
This one
I don't
didn't
want
happen.
to go.
Come to him and say, look, I'm suffering.
Fred, you just have to just ask
Name-
something.
mention the
No, you
Mason
just what? I don't know.
What song consider?
Fred, can I say?
Our whole solution.
I told my right, yeah, man.
Now, who did you pay it?
And natural.
What are you
No,
gonna-
I like to.
You are the
test
receiver
out-
now.
No, I'm just saying if there's something I might
Yeah.
be.
So Fred, what do you think about Sewa?
Wow. You know, what I thought what Motombo started to say took me to, I thought he was saying psychologically, the adoption question, no? Because somebody from the other side and then been adopted to the home. So that's what she's naturally attracted to. So that's what I was thinking. But I love where he took it. It could be, you know what, Sewa? I think there's a strange thing about attraction that we can't actually pinpoint why something turns us on. But I'm just assuming that maybe these Masons see you as Dadabi, if you're truly Dadabi, levels room. So I don't know. But maybe they see us Dadabi, they are taking their time with you and not, treating you like maybe their area girls, maybe looking down on them. And maybe you're excited by the way they hold you up high. I don't know. But your problem of not being able to take them home, love is love. If it's not just sex, because I think they're entirely separate things. If you are just orgasming and you are enjoying it, understand orgasm away from marriage. Just because somebody can make you come doesn't mean you should build a life with them. Like, really. So if that's what your focus is, then determine that. But if you don't care about marriage, Charlie, it's 2024, man. Don't let anybody pressure you.
I think she's saying that is the pressure that right now she can't stand, because if she's supposed to do it, this is the kind of person that she would like to do it. But if you're normal in here, my thing is, listen, you need to build a nigga. That's it.
I mean, it sounds like she's found somebody in that category that she's maybe decided to take seriously. Otherwise, you wouldn't be already thinking about your parents' reaction. And honestly, you have to learn to start disappointing your parents early on. And then
around 22.
And also, your parents have to be a little bit afraid of you. There's things like my dad is scared to even ask me. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, do you still live at home?
I do, part-time.
Hey, okay. I feel like a lot of that power also comes when you move out. I don't know.
Well,
some of that
not
power.
really. Like, your parents have to start fearing you from a long time.
Well,
And well, honestly, you have to, every night, like, as you get older, you have to put the fear of God in your parents. Like I said, there's certain things that my parents will like have to confer with each other. They have to come to me super correct. Otherwise, they know they cannot
a little
come to me.
before they come to Helen.
They have to like
themselves with the answer.
themselves. And that's how you go about it. So, Sewa, start making them afraid of you now. That way when you bring your Mason, Charlie, right now, they can't even ask you shit. You're cantankerous from jump. And also, like Fredrick said, it's 2024 and nobody should pressure you about your lifelong partner. When things are
the
going,
drink at the end was a bit towards something else.
Wow. Yeah. So, okay, lost my train of thought.
I know. Get it
Fredrick,
back. Get back on track.
So,
I like drink.
It's 2024, right?
Yeah.
You have to consider your own happiness. When things go haywire, all the aunties and uncles that were encouraging you to go and date that banker, marry that surgeon, they won't be there. And it'll be you picking up.
They won't wake up at 2 a.m. for the 5th breastfeeding. They will not do it.
Honestly, but I think also if it's just about the sex, the marriage is not all about sex. So, but if that's her spec, Charlie, just who cares?
I mean, I feel
your
like,
life.
like in the long term, if you really want to get married, build a nigga. If you find one of these people, or maybe if she like,
I just realized
maybe if she like uplift him in status.
Upliftment.
Yeah, like maybe like
you uplifting that going.
No, like say maybe a friend is a construction company or man or something like that. But I feel like when he becomes a manager, I bet see what he needs because the struggle.
We have to know how successful she really is.
She's from a good home.
Because relative.
And I'm saying that good home. We haven't had no success, no.
Good home.
But those guys, Sewa said the guys don't ask her for money.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, and if they are really doing that, they are just being smart. They are just being cunning.
They are playing the long time. It'll be a big billing.
And their friend
it will be a big billing because
the niggas are billing too.
Oh, Charlie, yeah.
Of course, because I feel like if he plays a long game, then he can come with a big bill, and you're like, oh, he normally doesn't ask me for money. Let me give it to him.
I'm power of someone that will buy me goods via capot, Then
that's the worst line when I first moved to Ghana. When like somebody would tell me my goose, he cut for the pot, he left some balance. They almost got me, but then on the drive to the bank, I was like, so the whole Ghana, if me I know the end, if you clear your goods,
never.
Say massa. Never.
Listen,
anyway.
The hustle is the hustle, y'all. Anyway, I don't know if we really advise Sewa, but Sewa,
we have.
do it that way.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you, baby?
All right. Question number 2. Okay, this is from a guy. What are we naming him?
Jirikpa.
Does that mean something?
Yeah, it sounds like someone from the north. So
that's all. Okay.
Yeah.
Jirikpa. Okay, I'll say hi. I'm 28 from Kumasi, Ghana.
Not to be taken from.
No, Joseph, why you laugh?
No, the way he was saying, they said Kumasi, Ghana. I just feel like.
So you laugh from Kumasi?
No, it's not because of that. Hey, Kumaricans, I love.
He didn't make it worse,
Kumaricans, listen, I wish you guys.
Oh boy, he's actually making it worse.
Hey, I know all the songs. I know all of them. Don't play with me. Listen.
Please relax.
Okay.
If any else and ours.
I know, right? It's gonna say, I'm 28 from Kumasi, Ghana. Before I take my bath in the morning, I take a shit. Oh. I mostly don't wipe and head straight into the shower.
Okay, yeah.
And then I apply soap and wash my asshole.
Yeah.
Now my
that's
issue.
So gross.
My issue. Let me get to the issue. Okay. My issue is that
somebody actually sent this to you.
Yes.
Okay.
When I get married or start living with my girlfriend, I will feel shy to squat or even stand to wash my ass. I need to wash my ass too because it feels clean and makes me feel really comfortable. How do I go about introducing whoever becomes my significant partner to how I like to wash my ass?
I mean, now.
What time will be measured?
No, Helen. To be honest, right now, people are moving because there was a stat quite recently that many people rather wash than use toilet paper.
Where did you see this stat? What was the sample size?
Something?
Tell us your source of origin.
You know what?
Because if you are in your working place.
Yes, it was.
Recall the website because I can't accept that you made this up. There is no stat that has a viable sample size.
Is it based on Ghana?
That says people are.
Is it based on Ghana?
No, worldwide.
You see these things. You know the Caucasians.
You know they didn't come and ask anybody in circle whether or not they wash or wipe. Stats with and fire home.
Oh, so you know that the other side lives differently from us.
Like, why did you come across this stat?
No. I think it's very on brand, Fred. Come on.
It came on my Instagram.
Yeah, but
what do you mean it came on your Instagram?
No, but it is on brand.
You are your algorithm.
Okay.
But I don't know why you guys are surprised because this is very much on brand for Motombo. Like for him to know this kind of knowledge.
Okay, but okay, now you a show. Now, wait, I think it's
facts only, verifiable only.
You feel cleaner.
Of course, definitely.
Wipe first.
What?
Wipe first. He said he doesn't wipe.
So
but now you're going to
back,
be sharing the space with another human being. Imagine you're in the shower with your boyfriend and he's like washing there and you're getting remnants of. How gross! But do you know what?
No.
I would rather save toilet paper when I know I'm taking it down. Say this. When I knew I'm going to take it down, then head straight
when you live by yourself, for sure. He says he's now got a girl.
But when you
That's
finish
going
washing,
to be-
you have to take the shower head and spray it on the floor so that
So do you do that before your woman gets in with you?
I don't, am I bath alone?
Yeah, I feel like if you're washing your bare doo-doo ass, you do it alone.
I don't think anyone has seen me clean my ass or wash my ass before in
That's what
life.
I'm saying, that now there's a new,
In life,
there's a new
Yeah,
person
like-
go to
in
boarding
the
school.
How old is this nigga?
No,
28.
Okay.
You didn't go to boarding school?
Nigga,
No.
let me talk to this nigga for a second.
Yeah, talk to him.
Talk
Talk to him, Frederick.
You're 28. You're online asking about how to wash your ass. Like, nigga. Fuck, yo. Like, for real. Shit. You understand the reaction? Like, bro, there's more to life.
yeah,
Figure that shit out on your own. Like, you have wasted everybody's time, brain cells, Motombo quoted some stats. Get some wipes. Fucking wash your ass on your own. And if you can't deal with it, then Charlie, or something. But this shit, like, why are you asking
This shit.
No, my friend, you'll be surprised, right? Even at that age, there are people who don't know shit. Maybe
This guy, he really knows shit.
maybe he grew up alone at a
He
very
knows
young
shit.
age.
He's very familiar with shit.
Were you ever spoken about sex?
No, shit.
Wait, is this
No. Maybe were you ever spoken about sex?
In my family, like my parents,
Yeah.
nobody ever.
But
To this day.
you know, because you are smart, you would go reading. There are some people who have no clue. They have to come and speak with you. They have to speak with Helen. Helen, so round one, how shall I?
Okay, so you're justifying him sending it. Okay, I get it.
Oh, sorry.
You know, honestly,
It's comfortable. But it seems like people take sex towards your direction.
Who, me?
Yeah, like people think you are very familiar with sexual.
is that true?
I'm
You see,
sure.
according to Resident Drapa,
Drapa.
just what's the phobia. You like her.
There's more pertinent issues.
Whatever you like, do plus your body.
No, but
Because-
clearly the fact that he knows that he's got a woman now and he's even asking.
Actually, you're a good
in
guy.
the back of your mind,
yeah.
you have questions and it doesn't sound palatable and you want somebody to maybe co-sign it.
A sounding board.
Nobody's going to co-sign
Honestly,
it.
I
Wash
would
your
say-
ass
He
independent
actually
of
did
your
say
showers
sometimes
with
he
your new
squats.
woman.
Yeah.
How happy in the shower with you and now?
Listen, he's trying
He
to
says-
all out and just lather it up.
Boss, listen, Jackpa, listen to me. Don't squat in front of the new babe. Okay? If that's your mode of, don't do it. It's just,
Would you enter a shower with somebody who was squatting and bidet up their ass in the shower so you can see all their internal glory? Why would you do that?
there's certain positions that, you know, if you're hetero, you shouldn't be in. And there's nothing wrong with being.
Oh yeah, my girl didn't be in the red so good in because
I
it's
just-
akin to that.
Hey, guy.
I don't take this in personal pound.
Okay.
You don't want to see it.
We've
Okay,
gone
moving on.
from piss play to scat play
Yeah.
with you.
American
Golden
English.
shower.
Anyway, listen, I just say, just use baby wipes, okay?
That's what I use.
I use
It's a
baby
lifesaver.
wipes.
Yeah.
Because
Bro,
I mean,
I love wipes.
if you use baby wipes, when you get into
Baby wipes.
Best.
Baby.
Okay. Well, since I see Jackpa, see the things you make me listen.
Okay,
You wipe and then you get into the bathroom and then you can do
Yeah.
it. Even more
That's
so.
less-
Why
that's
are
less-
you going taking the hot?
Let's address this baby wipes thing for a second.
yeah.
Personally, I had to switch. I switched maybe 13 years ago because my ex told me wipe forwards. But wiping forwards, the roughness of the tissue, even though I was using Charmin and all of that,
3-ply.
it's still, the wipes feel something different. Like, you know,
It's
like
cleaner.
it takes
Yeah.
everything and you clean and you don't, you know, so nowadays we're very expressive with ourselves. Maybe your girl is going someplace and you're the type of guy, since you like squatting, you probably be comfortable
you
with
know,
certain position.
about to lick
and
your
now you
gooch.
open,
Talking about ass eating?
I mean, you go open then some chunks there.
Not chocolatey chewy chunks of fun.
Yeah.
Japa, you are a wrong nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to move
Anyway.
swiftly along because this question has overstayed its welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
rethink
But
the
I hope you
thought.
got some advice out of it. I mean, I don't know.
Stop squatting.
And I hope
That's the
some
advice.
shame as well.
Oh no,
That was
don't
much
shame him.
needed. No, Jack, but it's going to be, I have to know, say HAPPY shame.
Wow.
Some niggas always get asked.
S-H-A-M-U-Y. Shame. That's what they used to say when we were
You know
kids.
this thing, yeah. HIP to the hippopo. Anybody? No?
Hey, that's the Dabi school level.
It's not.
Ashesi school level.
Okay, question number 3.
Was he okay?
Question number 3. This is from a guy. What are we going to call him?
Fred.
Another guy?
Another guy.
Ooh, and let's call him Simon.
Simon. I know, right? Anyway, Simon says, Nanel said, I'm ready for marriage and I have found the girl I want to marry.
Okay.
Helen, why did you buy?
Ghanaian men and I'm ready for marriage. Didn't I scam? Let's hear him.
Okay, wounded.
Wow.
We are besties, actually. I do think she likes me too. Hey, I do think.
That's right. You are thinking at the point of you are ready to marry.
Can you imagine? And also definitely looking forward to me to propose. Now, this is the issue. I identify as bisexual.
Sure.
That's cute.
But the faithful kind.
And then bisexual, you're more unfaithful kind than unfaithful kind.
Yeah.
This guy is just an opportunity.
Sure.
Some of them do hoe a lot. That's
Why do bisexual people have that tag? I don't think that's fair.
I don't know why.
Just because they like,
they have more options.
just so then by default that they're up to no good. That's unfair. Please, let's
By
move
default.
By
Only
default.
By default.
By default.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I love it. The puns
By
tonight.
default.
Woody for.
By default. Would baby.
By default.
But clarify.
By default.
More rhymes things.
Yeah.
Wow. What a
Triple
time.
entendre. Okay. So Nanaya.
Okay, now this is the issue. I identify as bisexual, but the faithful kind. I focus on one person at a time, irrespective of the gender. I do feel I would blindside her if I don't come clean to her. But most people hear bisexual, and it sounds pretty gay to them. If I tell her,
I mean,
I can guarantee that our relationship will not continue. She's actually
That makes me sad.
she's actually slightly homophobic.
Oh,
If I don't tell
Slightly.
her to, if I don't tell her
almost
to,
likely. Okay. No, Helen, this one, let me start. By you.
if I don't tell her
Alright,
to,
go
wahala.
for it.
Especially if she should come to know about it somehow in the future. Do I owe her that truth and part of me? After all, it's my past, and I don't have fears about cheating on her. I love her, and I am ready to do right by her. Help me.
I want to take this one. Beginning. Nanaya, you're a liar.
Why?
You're a liar because
What do you have about?
if you want to tell her about you being bisexual and you're afraid of her rejecting you and you're saying all these flowery stuff about you can be faithful, in the future. And your idea with Jay, it's not something you're going to stop being bisexual all of a sudden because you got married. Yeah. So what you need to do, I'm going to give you the real. You're bisexual. There's nothing wrong with it. That's who you are. That's your orientation. Have an honest conversation with the woman that you want to marry. Say, look, this is who I am. This is what I live like. I'm faithful. I am transparent. Maybe I'm responsible. I do my checks. I'm not going to bring you any disease, yada, yada. But where you're taking it, you're just being a fucking liar. You want to trick her into getting married to you. Then later she finds out, they're like, ooh, you don't want to accept me because you're homophobic. Catch her, no. If that's what it's her right to know. And if that's who you are and she doesn't want to be with that, it's her right to walk away.
Helen, do you have to say?
No, I feel like that's a little bit unfair coming from Fredrick. Why would you infer that he's going to be unfaithful in the future? All he has said so far is that I'm bisexual. How do you infer that
I'm giving you the psychological reading of everything he said. If it wasn't... Okay, Helen.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Surely.
Motombo and I, we don't have any reason to ever want to sleep together. Right?
Sure.
It will never happen.
Okay, never say never, but sure.
But
No, never.
Yeah.
Okay.
It never. But someday if you pass my house where something happen, I no go ball.
Oh, me?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if I'm talking to you now, I say,
All right.
Helen. Oh, I mean, you can come and visit me and we'll have beer, just beer. We are not saying if you come, something happen. I mean, I no go slack. What I need to tell you up front is, Helen, I go like it. Okay. But if you come and I'm doing the beer, so just stay a little longer. Me, He's going around in circles. I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I
still don't know how you infer that he's going to be
He said, listen to what he said though.
Yeah.
He said he's bisexual. That's number one. He wants to confess that to her because he thinks he can be faithful and he's not the basa kind.
Right.
But he's afraid that if he comes out to her, she's going to walk because she's a little homophobic. Mm-hmm. Now, what is the only reason why he's worried about that is because he himself has not come to terms with the fact that he's ready to go full hetero. That is the only reason.
He's not ready to go full hetero, even when he's
so that means he wants to still
bisexual. He says, after all, it's my past. And that's the part I have a problem with because you don't stop being bisexual.
No, maybe he's talking about unfaithfulness. Maybe he had that past of being unfaithful. Are you inferring that he's saying that bisexuality is his past?
Because
I don't think you can turn on and off your bisexuality. I suppose
that's what I'm telling you, he's lying. Because you don't turn your orientation on and off. You can make a decision to not engage, sure.
And you will fail.
But the way, obedi.
For the rest of your life, girl.
I don't know. I think if he tells her and she's not receptive, then she's homophobic.
Yeah,
he did say she was. But anyway, Motombo.
What's the guy's name?
Naneo.
You know what? Don't tell her.
I like Motombo's advice all the time.
It's simple because you said that you know that if or when you tell her, it's over because she's homophobic. So don't tell her. Be sneaky about it. And once in a while, if you feel like going the other way, you do it. You just play your cards well. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's awful.
That is a very honest answer.
That is
but then
it. You know what? Human beings, right?
You're going to cheat. That's what I feel.
Yeah, human beings, we enjoy lying to ourselves. Tell her, wakase okachena. That is the end. And
why would you want to be with somebody who is homophobic when you are bisexual?
Because
there's somebody who doesn't mind,
and you still disagree.
And then maybe you can maybe one day you can spice things up. But if the person is homophobic, how are they going to want to spice things up?
Charlie, people go to church to wear rings, to marry, to exchange vows and all that, and they don't share everything 100%.
Are they supposed to?
Personally, I don't even know whether it's I wouldn't go and tell somebody, oh, by the way, I'm heterosexual. But if you found out and then you were freaking out because you knew that I was bisexual, then I'm sorry, you're homophobic and that's weird.
So please listen to the advice I gave again. I like that I can do this. The issue I'm telling you here is that I will behave, I promise. The beer is taking over. But you have to take a psychological read into his ask. He's asking questions because he has trepidations about
coming out to her.
Yes, but it's because he knows it is a part of who he is and he's not going to give it up.
I still don't know how you're inferring that.
Because if you're not concerned about it and you think you're going to be hetero, then what's there to worry about? There's nothing to talk to her about. There's nothing to reveal.
But he said she could potentially find out from somebody else.
Yeah, so then play your cards right. Don't be reckless. Don't be like...
She wouldn't have found out from him and then that would be bad.
Okay, so if I used to sleep... I've never asked a woman who her body count is. You know why? I don't care.
You're grown and you're sensible.
No, I don't care.
Exactly.
Because if somebody was to look into my past, I feel like the only thing that matters when you meet an individual and you commit to being in a relationship with them is from the point of meet to forward. If you go look behind me and go digging through my past, that's your problem. What I was doing in my past was my responsibility and the responsibility to the people that I was attached to. I don't owe you an explanation. That's how people get into the weeds. What I used to do then, blah, blah, blah. Explain so what? It is not going to change.
So you think he's asking that way, at least if he said it.
It is because he knows that he's still bi and he would do it again. And that is why I love Mutombo's advice, because at the end of the day, the bottom line is,
not the bottom line.
He still wants to be able to enjoy his bisexuality.
Yeah.
But
they are putting things on you.
So don't tell her. Tell her.
Tell her.
Okay,
and then
tell her.
Tell her. And then if she's like, you used to fuck, then fuck her. I mean, not literally, but if she's down to then that means now she knows in the future she might be receptive to an MMF situation.
Girl, honestly,
personally, that would.
My thing is, if you tell her, it's pretty much going to end, as you have said.
Yeah.
And so fuck
the possibility of her
at any point in time, a bomb can explode if they find out about your past year, then fuck them. What's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point?
But that's why I'm saying that he's a liar, because he's trying to deceive her into a situation.
Well, I think it's not necessarily like he just knows that he's going to cheat, and he's trying to convince himself by all the things he's saying.
Yeah.
And you know what's going to happen. So honestly, it's one of two things. If you're going to tell her, you better go along with the nigga that you plan to be fucking every now and then, and let her know that this is it. I'm just saying, no, because he has a couple of people on you know.
Think so?
Oh, come on.
Bisexual, who are choices?
Charlie, bisexuals, come and remove your mouth. Okay, come and remove.
Anyway, we're moving on now. Moving on. All right, next question. This one is also, oh no, this is a girl. So what are we going to call her?
Samira.
Samira.
No, I haven't named anybody yet. Let me name one.
Yes, okay, Fredrick.
I want to call her Cookie.
Cookie. All right.
Okay.
It's a really short one. Cookie says, there's this guy I'm attracted to. I recently found out he's single and looking to mingle. My relationship status, however, scares away a lot of new potential
This
interests.
bitch is married.
Oh, Jesus.
No, she's not. But how do I make my romantic intentions known and my non-monogamous reality more palatable to at least get into the talking stage? Okay.
She lives in Accra?
Yeah.
That nigga is so mine.
So basically, she's in a, she's what? Non-monogamous. So she has niggas. And she wants to add him to her niggas. And she's like, how does she go about it?
He doesn't give a fuck. What's her name? Cookie. Fano, graphically free.
Yeah, this one.
You are giving him a lot. You are giving him a lot. You think,
yeah, even he's in the burden.
Yeah. You know,
Man,
no stress.
If you reach my
but okay, listen,
free
to be fair,
strokes
the
without commitment.
niggas are saying that, but sometimes they do start tripping when you say it's not. They're like, yeah. I'm down for the cause. And then you'll find that they are actually not down for the cause and they're trying to get married. And they're lying.
Okay,
really?
so let's talk about this for a second, because I think this it's a bit close to home.
Get well soon.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't get well soon.
No, what you were saying. So I think guys, most of us are socialized to still believe that when a woman is, I hate the word promiscuous. When a woman exercises her options and wants to be guy-like in terms of
sexually liberated.
Yeah. A guy is socialized to maybe think truly that they could deal with it. I hear you. Yeah. But then when they walk in there, they start to be judgmental. But I'm
actually jealous.
But I'm using this as free advertisement. I've raised my hand. I'm the guy who don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
The point is that you have to give everybody. The only thing that's, and Kanye West said this I'm not a big Kanye fan, but
disclaimer
is deception, right? Mm. The only thing that you need to worry about is you have to go into situations, especially when it's sexual and it's intimacy and it has to do with potential health issues and all of that.
Yes.
There's full disclosure. If you're sleeping with multiple guys, you have to let me know so that I can decide I want to be a part of that. And then I can protect myself. And I also walk into the situation when, if I call you and you're like, oh, today, Charlie, nothing. You know, for be boy matter. If I be, oh, okay, tonight she feels like jollof. I'm fried rice. And it's cool. You know what I mean?
I feel like, just to I feel like everyone needs to protect themselves regardless of what it is. Unless you want to go extra step and do like raw, then you have that conversation. But I think naturally, if like we're just fucking, I don't owe you. Oh, I'm sleeping with this person. No, just take care of yourself.
I suppose, but that conversation has to be done. There's a lot of STIs floating about in this city. It's really, really
so
important.
Take care of yourself. Don't go into the thing like dropping the ball. You know what I'm trying to say?
I suppose.
Take care of
Joseph,
yourself.
I like what you're saying, but also I want you to consider this perspective. If you're talking to someone that you're sleeping with, right? You're just messing with, it's sexual. People try to get away from the reality of life. When, let's say you're just smashing some chick and you call her at night, sometimes she calls you yeah, you guys are smashing, but that evening, maybe you guys are just laughing, talking, and she has another booty call. You know how those calls come. And you know how the calls get dropped. It's not going to be, we're talking, we're laughing, and she says, oh, let me call you right back, and she never calls back. That offends you. It makes you wonder what's going on in a way. But I think when there's full disclosure, and you know that this person is whatever, she doesn't have to tell you, oh, I see me see on the way.
I mean, no, yeah. I agree. Like, I'm not.
I think for me, well, maybe
I don't have to come and tell you that I'm sleeping with 5 other people.
No, you don't have to go into detail.
I will tell you I'm not monogamous. You do what you need to buy.
Yeah.
No, I say, oh, just this week I've had sex with 5 people.
No, just that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you're promiscuous,
I'm coming from some organization.
Let somebody know that, look, you're not the only person. And that's the end of it. You don't owe them any further explanation.
So just let them know, listen, there's others another in the...
Yeah, this, look, you're not... I think the language I prefer is you're not the only person in my life intimately. And I just want to keep it at that.
And for me, I'd be like, you know what? I don't want to be exchanging too many juices. That would make me be like, yeah, nah, I can't hack it.
Well, the truth of the matter is, like RGC said, I'm with you, but I'm not yours.
So, I mean,
the STIs, they're real, and they're STIs that you can still contract with or without a condom on, even skin to skin.
Dental down, baby.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a complicated subject. We take for our generation, younger people, our parents used to lie about it. They were ashawus. But our generation, we're more open. I think the smarter we will be is when we have some level of, okay, this is the deal, but you don't owe people details. There's a difference between, hey, I'm feeling you, I'm physically attracted to you, I like to, but by the way, I'm not looking for more than that. And that should also, if you're smart, let you know there are others. But if you need that extra, you're not the only one. That is where it should stop. I don't think you need details of, you're on a schedule and this guy comes at 2 and this guy comes at 3. No, it's about the freedom to not feel judged or like, oh, but you deceived me or you cheating on me. I don't want that burden. Like, you know, see, when we get together, we have fun and we do what we do.
All of this comes down to what you're able to do. Some of you're just not self-aware. Oh, yeah, I can fuck you and like it's nothing, blah, blah, blah. But the truth of the matter is that you are in your bed thinking that every time that you're not talking to the person, who is talking to them?
And the things I know niggas like that.
Some people, you are not about that life.
It's always as if the men will allow for this to happen and not react. But I know 1 or 2 or 3.
They always get niggas, you know.
I don't like the way Motombo is quiet on this.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Tombo, you haven't said anything on this.
Yeah, I mean, it is straightforward. This is Ghana. This is Accra. Cookie, trust me, your guy will be glad. So just, just tell him. I mean, it's very, very easy. Don't stress. Don't stress.
And if he gets feelings.
And if he's stressing, exactly.
If he gets feelings, then you post it down and talk about it.
Yeah.
That's all else.
That'll be level 2.
Yeah, nigga, what are we going to do about this?
Yeah.
Because you're not going to stop me from, anyway. All right. So to our final question, let me see. Was this
this was fast.
Yeah, pretty much. But well, we are not done with this one.
It's fast like.
Okay, yeah. This is a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Samira.
You were really.
I'm feeling.
Yeah. What about anyone you feeling?
Sesh, Madam Sharon, Anaba for Kwekum Cancer.
Whose name is that? Who?
Yeah.
Samira said, Anaba for Kwekum in Cancer.
Madam Sarah. Nana Bafwo Ajwa in Cancer.
They're primary school teacher.
No, she sounds like she's stolen government money before.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, Samira. Let's go. Samira says, so I got a job at a new job recently in a great city. This is how you know it's not in Ghana.
I was about to say, can't be Accra, because she said great.
I said, so far, I'm liking it, and everyone has been super kind and welcoming, except this one Ubronia smag-ass bitch.
Oh. Fell.
I'm really not one to give a damn about people not liking me, but hear me out. First of all, this woman sits right next to me. I can't act like she doesn't exist because she's right there. And I know that bitch isn't shy because she talks to everyone else. Now, my dilemma is this. I'm new and I'm trying to build a good rapport. She's one of the directors. Yes. I found myself unconsciously giving her some seriously dirty eyes when I walked in on just her alone in the kitchen. I promise it wasn't intentional. At this point, it's just reflex. She's not a nice person, and there have been several instances when I tried to talk to her, and she has been so cold and just a plain old bitch. Wow. I need advice on what to do, especially because I don't know if I'll end up on her team. How do I relate to her so I can get rid of my unconscious attitude when it's just us two? Like I really be rolling my eyes and catching myself later. What do I do?
You can change her very, very easily.
How?
And trust me, she's thinking what you are thinking.
Well, she hates her too?
No. I mean, there is some sort of tension. Mm-hmm. You defeat tell. And it has to be done.
What do you think it's about?
Oh. Change Samira. Hey, Samira, right?
Yeah.
And is it a girl or a guy?
It's a woman, yeah. But she's a director. Like,
yeah. Charlie.
How do you change her?
One, it could be Odi.
Oh.
One episode,
Direct episode.
Sir.
Nasa Bruni.
That just translates to the white director was to chop the black new employee.
Or what? Okay, so there's one episode and then.
Or two, she is racist.
Ooh.
And this all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two, but because she's in Ghana and
I don't think this is Ghana though.
Oh, this isn't Ghana.
It's a great city.
Oh, great city.
Great city.
But Tamale is great to me.
Somebody did promise us that this will become a great city because you make it the cleanest city. But
in 18 months, might I add.
Oh my God! Look at her too with the facts.
Yeah.
Motombo, let's go back.
Yeah. Or she is playing racist. And you know, Samira can tell if push comes to shove, just go to HR.
HR.
Yeah.
Director.
Oh, Charlie.
A white woman.
HR is not even your friend.
Yeah.
Lala, so you said it on our podcast.
HR business, and they say I'll protect the main company. HR is never, I've never worked anywhere where HR took my opinions, feelings, desires, wants.
It's a data collection center to know who to watch and who to fire and who to keep.
Who is revving up the other stuff for revolution? That's what HR is like. Clip your wings.
Who's the Mandela?
Who's the Mandela?
Yeah, I don't think you should go to HR. Don't
HR is the CIA of the company.
Although you have to be very crafty if you're going to HR, right? There are certain traps and there's a way that you can relay some information, because sometimes if the person in question is like undeniably awful, there are other people who have noticed it, right? Mm-hmm. So sometimes you can also do your own research and intel. You find out who this director is rubbing up the wrong way, and then you subtly form an alliance. You do that by, engaging in conversation in the breakout room and so on, after work, drinks, that sort of thing. You gather your intel. If you're a reasonable person, Samira, chances are this person is a bitch to other people. Then you form a small coalition. Within that coalition, the consensus is that this director, Onya Papa, slowly but surely you start to plant.
That means this director is not good.
Yes, you start to plant the seeds. You plant the seeds amongst your small coalition, and then you allow that feeling to fester. But you have to make sure that it can be pinpointed at you. So HR will invite you to the meeting, and then you can say things like, "Oh, the behavior was less than desirable," or that I feel a little bit such and such. And then you build on that, and then you also let the other people know that feel free to pass on this information. Soon it spreads like wildfire. And one thing the company will not have is one bad egg spoiling the soup. So you yourself can lead a revolution in that way. It takes time and tactics, but trust me, it's tried and tested.
You are a vindictive Homo sapien.
Yeah.
This is
and
fact.
I love it. Did you watch Desperate Housewives growing up?
I did.
Yes. Then you learned the art of sabotage.
I did.
Everything she said.
I'm actually super good at that. I've had many a bitchy woman boss, and it's taken me not too long to slowly but surely sow the seeds of poison. But you have to be super syrupy about it, tactful. Again, you're not saying anything bad, but Sona, did you notice when Alice said this to so and so?
Yeah.
Would you say you have manipulative tendencies?
100%.
Does this cross over into your personal love life?
Do we have any more of this juice?
Okay. Anyway, I think you should get her number and be leaving her text messages.
Say what?
Do it for the plot. Like, hey, like your jacket today. Because you guys sit next to each other. When you go home, then you do it around 8 p.m. Typically, maybe she's put her work face down and she has her social face. Maybe she's at some bar with her friends. She replied to you.
That one's
Get her at her off time. That's what I think.
Yeah, also, you can manipulate during the off time as well. Get intel, like organize some sort of drinks, get her to let her guard down. You can get lots of intel in that way. Social settings.
Did you also watch Prison Break?
I did.
24.
I did.
Oh, look at that. Jack Bauer's daughter right there.
Yo.
Okay, Tombo.
So this takes my mind back.
When Tombo is
I'm coming. This actually takes my mind back to like 3-4 months ago in February. There were these Canadians who came down to shoot the film, and I was part of that proper project. And majority of them were trash.
Oh.
And I'm not going to mince my words. Trash. They were treating people badly, speaking to people badly. But the lead of the Ghana team is an amazing human being. So because of the head, people were not speaking out. Right? People were not speaking. Like you are saying, we were speaking amongst ourselves, and everybody, it was clear they weren't trying to be nice about it. They were straight racist and yawa. And trust no one until they left. No one was able to confront them because they are bringing their daily bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's sad.
But it's also like we're very socialized not to really like rock the boat.
So I'm going to give you, Samira, probably it's tried and tested.
Okay.
I consider it the best advice. Racism is taught, and people live with it on a daily basis, and they bring it your way. So I don't know what the reason is. I love Motombo's 3 possible reasons why.
The first one they're joking, it was just joking.
Yeah, but
like the smashing
it could
one.
be true.
It could be true, but in a serious way though, when you're in a situation like that and it's professional reasons, what I'll say to people is learn to take your emotions, your immediate emotions, out of the situation and be steely minded about what your goal is. You're there to grow your career and you want to stay. You don't want somebody to force you out of your position.
Yeah.
This is what I've done in the past. I was at a job and, the circumstances that we had was clients would walk through the door and it was open season for anybody that was willing to help the client. And my boss, one time there was a client walking through the door, Jewish guy, and he called me back, said, Fredrick, can't talk to him. This client doesn't want to deal with anybody that's not Jewish.
Oh.
In the moment, I was professional. I didn't upset the situation, cause a scene, none of that. Because ultimately our goal was to deliver to the client a level of service, right? But you best believe the moment they left, I sat behind my computer. I CC'd HR. I CC'd the president of I directed an email to the president of the company, my general manager, my general sales manager, my finance manager, HR, whoever had position of authority in the company. And it was a simple email. Guys, I am really committed to making sure that I'm as effective as you trusted me to be when you hired me. I have come to a problem that suggests that I'm unable to deal with certain clients in certain situations which don't allow me to meet my quotas. I would like your advice on how to proceed in situations where there are specific race groups that I'm not allowed to speak to because I would like clarity in how I perform my duties. Looking forward to your response.
Wow. Do you
Onye.
All of your mothers.
You didn't add that.
I did. No, not the Onye.
Yeah.
Because what I've done is I have created a paper trail. And if you are really in a great city like you're talking about, the importance of that is to establish that there is a hindrance to you performing your duties. The reason why they hired you, and you have to be surgical so that if this person is trying to undermine you, they will fall flat on their face. Long story short, the president of the company called, oh my God, why did you email? I should come and talk to you. So you say you never heard me say that. It's on an email. I never had an issue that I addressed directly with a manager. I will put it in email and I will tell you to tell me the answer. So I will know how to reposition myself because you hired me for a purpose.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying to you, Samira, feel free to focus on the reason why you went there, which is the job you were hired for, and don't allow this woman to take you off your game. But document any interaction that you think hinders you from doing your job the way you were hired to do it. And that's what's important.
One thing about corporate, you want to keep receipts. Yeah. And receipts in corporate are emails.
But in this instance where, for example, there's nothing, if in any, for whatever reason, it's not something that's even emailable, her vibe is just off.
Yeah.
Trust me, there are others that have noticed it. Don't keep it to yourself. It's not because of this woman that you're going to be.
But don't you think that if she goes around doing, hey,
no, but it's a tactic. You don't do it once, you do it once. There's different tactics to use.
I have an email to send for that too.
Okay.
Hi, whoever's her name is. Hi, Doris. I'm new on the job. I think you're one of the people that could possibly mentor me to become a better person at the way that I do my job. I don't know if I have properly introduced myself. I would like the opportunity for you to show me how to maneuver my way around this office.
I think the lady might have even come to meet her. It's possible, might have come to meet Samira. And now she's creating that tension. But like I say, don't underestimate groupings and work politics. It's work for me. And like I said, you have to know, honestly, you have to know how to do it. So I wouldn't recommend it to everybody, but there's a certain way that you yourself, I learned that from my dad. You can wage a small campaign. It's so subtle.
I love that too.
Very, very subtle.
Whatever you do to win, stay at that job and win.
But like
don't lose
Fredrick is saying, because you don't want to lose your job, you employ different tactics. It makes the working week even sweet. Because this week you are checking to see if this tactic is actually working. You plant one seed and you observe. It becomes like a game to you. See if that nugget is festering. Then it becomes more exciting. As for bitches and waste men are like, you change jobs.
I think people are afraid of intelligence. And when you let people know, I know what you're up to, but I'm smarter than you.
Sometimes even
that's a winner.
Let her know, say.
That email is to let you know, I know what you're doing.
I'm on to you. Let them also know, say, Charlie, in any way you can, say, Charlie, I've plugged you, you've plugged me, let's go.
That's all.
We see each other.
That's all.
Yes.
Me.
Okay.
Play this game.
So Samira, I think you have something in there. We have our cocktail. Open on alcoholic.
But because it makes a black woman like fighting.
Exactly.
Girl, you know, then stop giving her the eyes.
Yes. It never needs.
She always be looking at me. Oh no, she's white. She won't talk like that. But anyway,
depending on.
Dope.
All right, guys. So yeah, we've come to the end of our 5 letters.
Wow.
How was that experience like for you?
Oh.
What was your favorite favorite letter? Tumbo, favorite letter?
Mine was with...
We had the pool guy. We had the Mason and waiter sexer.
Yeah. Kumasi boy.
I'm ready for marriage, but bisexual. There's a guy I'm attracted to, and I am non-monogamous. And then this last one.
I think the Mason woman.
That's your favorite one?
Yeah.
Fredrick, what about you?
Thank you. I appreciate
Quick save.
I enjoyed it. You know, I have a different answer for you.
Okay.
I was actually jealous of the fact that people actually take their time to write to you to get your opinion on their lives.
Yeah.
Because I've never experienced that on IMLD. Maybe you guys should write to us this fleet.
If you opened it up and told people, because when we started, it was very slow. Then COVID happened when I couldn't go out to do Vox Pops, and the letters just came flooded.
Because it's an interesting thing where people would tell you about their lives and they want your perspective.
So it's anonymous. They create like fake accounts. So when it's 0 followers.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Only a few people. Some people too, they don't care. Their actual profile, they will send it.
This is the problem I have.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we'll look at it, but we're not telling anybody. Yeah. So, I'm sure if you guys want, you can start it. You can just say, guys, send us a DM and your listeners will come.
And Helen, what was your favorite?
I think the lady who is
non-monogamous.
No, I can't even speak.
Non-monogamous.
Because she probably has the best scenario out of everybody. Again, you're in Accra. The niggas, they're not serious, so they don't mind. You're okay. She doesn't really need us.
Right.
Like, go live your life, okay? They don't care.
I like the nigga though, the 28-year-old nigga that was asking us about washing his ass. Because
I mean, why
they have
would
the
you
best
tell?
entertainment
Honestly,
value.
there are certain things that you are allowed to keep to yourself. You know, as human beings, like you are allowed to take certain things to your grave, and people don't do that enough.
Yeah.
Like some things are there. No, listen, nobody is for you alone.
Sorry,
It's for you alone.
right now, content is king. Everybody wants to,
Yeah, like I was saying, no, I don't think anyone in this world has, maybe my mom, apart from mom, no one has ever seen me do that.
Yeah, you never
won't see
need.
me. You
You
won't
never
catch me.
need.
Because you need to be
It's
alone,
so
honestly. I
personal.
think.
You and
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Like, look.
There's probably people who actually watch each other's.
Ooh.
I mean, you can sit in the toilet and have a conversation, but I don't need to see that shit.
I think this, so depending on what works for you, but I think certain things reduce attraction. I don't need to see you doing all that
It
extra.
reduces attraction.
I don't think so. If you're
You know,
really,
there are some people that when you are really
your
into
partner.
them,
No, I'm
you
saying
don't mind
that.
how you
Honestly,
yeah,
it's
that's
like
what I'm saying.
at some point you fancy them so much, it doesesn't matter what
No, guys,
they do.
listen.
It's like farting around.
I mean,
the-
that's,
I know
Hear me out
great.
a second.
private.
No, no.
That's easy.
No, farting is.
I agree with that.
No, no.
I feel like no matter what it is, 12 years, 20 years, just be respectful.
Oh
Just
no, under the covers.
Farting is okay. What I'm saying is, girl define you or guy define you. Then you go walk into the bathroom. Maybe they go brush your teeth, and this is him squatting.
Like if they're squatting,
and doing, and then you see the brown streaking into the drainage.
Ablution.
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
Like I don't care how
Maybe,
Can we
maybe
go?
to this guy
Too much.
every day he's eating yokegari.
Yes.
We are back to
enough.
this
And you see the
nonsense.
black eyed peas. You see the black eyed peas.
We are back. Oh my God, no, guys. Okay, guys. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for joining us on
Zombie,
Sincerely
zombie.
Accra.
Oh, Jesus, baby.
And you might see a bit of tattling.
Hello.
I just want to apologize to anybody that was watching whilst eating their breakfast.
Tattling,
Some
you
people
can
like to
have
have their snacks while
Yeah,
they
once
listen
they're
to
eating
you.
at lunchtime, we just
tattling. There's a
apologize.
tail in there. Tattling, there's a tail in there.
We love it.
And it has something to
He's
do
a
with
bit
tails.
on- I think you write lyrics, right?
I used to pretend to be a rapper, and then Mensa showed me that I shouldn't be rapping
Oh God.
because he's a greater
I
rapper.
see.
That's all right.
Anyway, so before you guys go, just let us know where they can find you. Tell them when your podcast is on. I think you've wrapped the season, eh?
No, we have one more episode and a bonus.
And a bonus.
So two. Let's say two.
Okay. But where can they find
Yes,
you?
IMLD. If more, let's divide. You can Google. You can search on Google, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We are everywhere. If more, let's divide, or IMLD.
Yeah, we want to have a set as complete as Josephine.
What? You're set? Ha!
I mean,
You're
you know,
set? Oh, please.
But this is much cozy. I love it.
Oh,
It's a nice
okay.
little
Yeah,
set.
nicely
Ellen,
done.
so you didn't like our set?
I did as well. It was very.
She liked the couch. I mean,
It was
there's been
equally as cozy. Yeah.
there's warmth in the space.
Yeah.
I mean, hi.
Where can they find you?
You can
Yeah.
find me on the socials at Flavor Flav's wife. Check Your DM is on hold, but my personal podcast with my best friends, Podak
Podak
Purple,
Purple.
that's
DM.
still on twice a month. So find us on the socials, Podak Purple.
DM.
Dope.
Okay, all right. So, guys, that is it. That is the episode. But listen, we've had a good time. Make sure you check out for all of these guys and girl. They're really dope. Support the arts. Creativity
Yes.
is important. We must eat from it. I beg. Share.
Yeah, eating
subscribe.
is a very
Follow every
important
single one of these
episode.
people, okay? Because now you know.